Thank you for your time.
A quick and effective way to connect students throughout the pandemic. It goes without saying that the pandemic has created many struggles for everyone. Consociate tackles one of the main problems of students living in a hybrid environment by attempting to provide the sense of community that is missing. Students can choose to be periodically matched with other students based on their interest, but here at Consociate, we strive to allow students to live the college life, so each different match can be matched with different criteria. For example, a school like WPI can have a senior and freshman week, where freshmen and seniors are exclusively matched with each other. The goal is to stimulate the college experience that is lacking due to the pandemic. Therefore, it requires not just your perfect match, but everywhere in between. Sadly, the days of meeting people in the dining hall and having riveting conversations, learning from people with entirely different backgrounds from you, are gone. For now. But Consociate makes up for it. So, let's see the user experience.
We'll be walking through the user experience as James Rivers, who is a new user, and he can put in his college email and password in order to access Consociate. Once he does that, he'll be given a quick survey of major interest categories, and so he can select whichever ones that appeal to him and join. Immediately, the system will populate his profile with the groups and interests that he indicated. Beyond just major categories of interests, the user can also refine their interests by completing a more comprehensive survey. Of course, here they can also choose to add more large categories as well, which would then add more options for them to select interests. Once that is done, the system will automatically populate the categories with the chosen subtopics and sub-interests. Another important aspect of Consociate is the privacy options. Because Consociate takes in a lot of data from the users can then decide what to share publicly and what to keep private. Of course, when they connect with other students or other users of Consociate, they can choose to individually share certain social handles or contact information once a relationship has developed. From here, the next major component of Consociate are, of course, the group pages. The groups that the user joins can host many different conversations, whether that be individual conversations or conversations in larger groups. Of course, a major part of the chat function is the user's ability to join, add, create, leave, or mute various conversations or groups. The most notable feature of Consociate is, of course, its matching algorithm and pairing process. When a user indicates in their status that they are open to new matches, they can get pop-up requests to chat when they're online with new contacts. This feature then will allow them to connect with some new person that they possibly had not connected with through other means. Of course, beyond a passive waiting for matches, there are also ways that the user can indicate that they would like to be matched. This would be the equivalent of going up to someone random on campus and introducing yourself to see if you might have something in common. And thus concludes our walkthrough of the user experience of Consociate, of all of the functions which we would like Consociate to have. During the time limit of this hackathon, however, we recognize that this is quite an ambitious project. As such, in terms of implementation goals, we prioritized implementing a front end that could test the major components that we wanted to implement in the back end. These components that we focused our attention on implementing were the matching algorithm and the privacy settings. The most crucial function that we spent our time developing was the matching algorithm. Thank you for your time.